Hi, Ray Hayden here, and this video is going to be part of the Creators Helping Creators series that I'm making. In this one here, I want to talk about how people are finding our videos. This is a really important thing down the road. It's important for us to know why people are finding our videos, right? Now, I'm not going to go into the comments section right now because I noticed I got a couple of people in there who made comments a little while ago, and they are not, Creators Helping Creators kind of thing. These are the end users that I said a long time ago in one of my Targeting Your Audience video. These are these platinum kind of people. They're not creators, they're end users. These are the people that are going to get us at a real big numbers. You want to get to 100,000 subscribers, you want to get to 200,000, a million. You need people like that. You don't just need creators helping creators. We need each other for a solid base. But then as we continue to grow and expand, it's time for us to flap our wings and be free and get out of the nest. And as we tend to spread our wings and we grow and we learn how to fly, then we get to pick up other people who are, we'll see them in a couple of minutes, but these are people that are not necessarily creators. They might be creators too, by the way, but they're not really creators, of their own content. They're users, but they actually got a YouTube channel so that they could make comments and have some of the other benefits of YouTube rather than just being somebody who doesn't have an account with YouTube and they just want to look for a video. These are people that are like more hardcore users than just passive users. These are more active users, and these are the ones that we need to get to the big numbers. So let's find out how these folks are finding my videos because, well, this is the channel that's up. So let's go into the analytics section over here, and we're at the overview. And now what I want to look down here is I want to look at the top videos in the last 28 days right here. These are older videos. These aren't brand new videos. These are older videos. And even in the last 48 hours, the fresh of the fresh, right? We look down here and these aren't brand new videos either, right? They kind of match up pretty well with these ones over here. So what in the world's going on? Let's go into reach viewers, right? Patience is our friend, right? This is why. So we're going to ignore this chart up here and we're going to ignore this one down here, which I normally hang out in. I'm going to go to traffic source types right here. I'm going to spend a couple of minutes in these two, YouTube search and suggested videos, because you can see there, they're about 63, 64% of how people are finding me with these tools. I mean, so these percentages are not rock solid, perfection. They're close enough, right? So of these things where people can find me, this is how they're finding me most of all, right? So let's go take a look. Let's hit the search for see more. Okay, see more down here, the blue thing. We'll click on that. It'll open up that pop-up chart that comes up on top. And initially, we're looking at the next 28 or the last 28 days, right? Now, I wanted to look at the YouTube search first, so let's click on that. This will open it up with a whole bunch of wordy things. And if we scroll all the way down to the bottom left, we're going to see it's showing the top 50 results. So these are the top 50 results for the last 28 days, because this will change, right? If we go through the last 90 and 365, which I'm going to do, that these words will change, right? One thing I don't see is a Toro Z Master right here. That's my lawnmower. Okay, we have a lawnmower. It's got a 72-inch deck on it. That's the blades. It's got 3 blades underneath it. It's 72. It's 6 foot wide. It's a very wide. It's a professional lawnmower. We got 20 acres of grass to cut. All right, so we needed that. Also, Tavares, Florida. There's a seaplane base. I did a video about Tavares. That's how you say it. I always say Tavares, but everybody locally says Tavares, so I better say that too. And then let me see here. Zero Turn Mowers from Toro, Ghost Recon Wildlands, Ghost Mode Tips. This is a video game that I play. This is the only video game I play other than Flight Simulator in Google Earth. And this one here is, they have this ghost mode. And in a video game, normally you get 3 or 4 lives or something like that, or you have forever lives as long as your character, can respawn, is what it's called. But in ghost mode, in this particular video game, and you start playing this game and your character gets killed off, you're done. It's like, it's permanent. So I made a video about tips, a survival guide for people playing Ghost Recon Wildlands on how to get all the way through the game without getting killed off in an easy way, all right, as a matter of fact. So let me see here. We got HDX. HDX is a Home Depot brand or licensed product or whatever. This is a utility cabinet we put in the pool room at our former residence when we lived in South Florida for the community. I was president of the HOA, and we put a cabinet in there. I did a video on how to build it. And so people wanted to know how to build a thing because it didn't really come. I don't think it came with super great instructions. They were good, but not great. This is an L3901, and here's just L3901 up here. This is the tractor that we have. There's the open camera. People want to know about open camera. Here's a tutorial. and I did my settings on that thing as well. And so these are words that people put in. Now, they're not putting in, not everybody's putting in the exact same words, but they're putting in words and it will auto fill it in, you know, because Google, you know, or YouTube saying, hey, is this really what you're searching for? They'll look at it and say, oh, okay, I'll take that. That's it. You know, how to paint laminate kitchen cabinets, stuff like that. So these are great. So I can see how people are finding me. I can see the average view duration. I can see the watch time in minutes that are coming in from these. And this is the last 28 days. So let's change this to the last 90 days. And let's see what's going on. Okay, so these words will change up a little bit. Still looking for my name over here. Just, you know, oh, there it is, Ray Hayden. So there's a Ray Hayden. I got 5 views. Really? That's it? That's all Ray Hayden gets? Okay. But I got 42 watch time minutes in the last 90 days. That's good. You know, hey, I'll take it, right? I graciously take anything I can get, right, at this point. Brush mower. Asus is the, I built a computer, has an Asus bunch of stuff in it. Even my old computer, my really, really old computer, that's far out of date, is an Asus motherboard. There's an Asus motherboard in there. The Shure X2U, this is a device I use right now. I'm talking into a microphone that's plugged into what's called the Shure. That's a manufacturer of microphones and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of products. And they have the XLR2 USB converter. So I plug my microphone into this, and it's a professional XLR microphone, but I can plug it through the USB on my computer by plugging it into the Shure X2U. And I used to have a Blue Yeti. I bought a Blue Yeti. I figured, let me get something that's made from scratch for this. And it was working great. I loved it to pieces, but the headphone jack, where you plug in your headphones so you can hear what you're saying while you're talking, stopped working. So when that stopped working, I was like, that's not good. So I returned that and I picked up the Shure X2U, and that's been working great for me ever since. But anyway, so that's how people search for it. And those are the last 90 days. And I can see that a lot of the searches are pretty much the same. So let's go back for over the last year. We'll do it by the 365 days. And you know what? The things aren't changing a whole lot. So people are finding my older videos by searching for, like somebody searched for hashtag I am a creator. That's awesome. So, you know, they're searching for things. California bar exam, that's good. I greatly appreciate that. I will be making more videos about that in the future. I have a huge number of videos over the next few years that I'll be making about that. Google Flight Simulator, I like to see that. It's Google Earth Flight Simulator, but this will get you there. Apparently it did. Let me see how many people. We got 4 views, 45 minutes of view times. Good. Awesome. Ryobi brush cutter. That's an electric brush cutter that I have. Works very well. And all right, very good. So now I see how people are finding me there. Let's go ahead and close this, and I want to open it up again. All right, so we're in the traffic source types, and now I want to go look at the suggested videos because I want to show you what this is. When we go down here, it's the second thing down, suggested videos, and things are going to change again. What they're showing us here, and we're going to see the impressions are big here. We had no impressions on the last one, no click-through rate on the last one, all right? Because they were searching for a video, it came up. These are impressions. Like, let me close this for a second. That is this cone over here. The impressions over here, you know, the orange ones are, you know, YouTube's helping you out. They're suggesting, they're recommending our content. And the gray line is all of them. These are like where everybody sees us from, no matter where it is along that line, all right? So back to see more of this, and we'll go back to suggested videos. These are the videos that people were looking at when they clicked on another one of our videos, right? So this is Asus Zenfone 5. I never made a video about the Asus Zenfone 5 because I never owned one, but somebody made one, and it says no camera found. I did make something about the front-facing camera on the Asus Zenfone 2, right? And lo and behold, somebody's found my video, and we got 100 watch time minutes out of that because of a recommendation from somebody else's video, right? So let me see here. I mean, obviously, this is in a foreign language, so my video was recommended. We got 92 watch time minutes from that. That's nice. Google Earth Flight Simulator. Somebody found us from that. That's great. So these are episode 10. That's not mine. That's not the way I title things. So this is great. These are other people who are, they have videos, right? Somebody was watching their videos. Well, this mine's got my name on it, as is this one here. But part of the reason why I put my name on them at this point. But anyways, so what you'll see is you'll see that other people, people are watching other videos, like how to assemble a storage unit from Home Depot. That's not my video. That's somebody else's video, but I got 202 watch time minutes from from this specific video, right? So that's neat. So you can get an idea of where people are coming from, right? So you can see what kind of videos they're watching, right? And then they're seeing your video being recommended to them, so then they came to your video and watch your video. You know, enough to get a watch out of it, right? You know, something, some watch time minutes and stuff like that, your average view durations and stuff, number of views. This is fantastic stuff. I mean, so this is great information for us to have. Now, if you want to look at geography and stuff, you can do that too. That's all under here. Most of my audience is going to come from a country that has an English-speaking audience because I speak English. And then you can look at your the age groups. I don't like this one so much as the one that's out here on the main graph. Like, let's build your audience over here, because this one here gives you a graph. It's just easy to see on the graph. Bingo, that's it. That's where it is. Like, this kind of surprised me is my group of people who watch my videos are younger than when I started, right? When I started all my video, you know, people watching my video were like 35 and older, right? So now it's like kind of migrated downward to a really, and it's pretty evenly spread out, I think, you know, generally. And I like this. You know, this I really find a lot of, you know, enjoyment in the fact that it's spread over from 18 to 54 years and above, right? This is the last 28 days. Let's spread this out a little bit. Let's look over the last 90 days, see if that changes a little bit. Come on, there we go. All right, see, it spreads out a little bit. Okay, let's go back over the last year. That doesn't really go back all that many years because I've been on YouTube for a while. I'm an overnight sensation. Anyway, so here we go. See, and you see this was much larger back there, 55 to 64 and then 65 plus, right? So these were like, this here was like the big part of my audience over here, and then this like real minor part. But as time ticked on here, as we got closer, you know, and the channel started to grow, my audience got younger, which is, it's kind of a cool thing, you know. I want all age groups. I want really my channel to be available for everybody to pick something up from and to learn from, all right? That's my goal and objective. But it's nice to see that the audience kind of grew in the younger groups. That's nice. I find that to be, you know, kind of like a compliment. So thanks all for, you know, stopping by. Anyways, so those are the things I wanted to show you in the situation. I like to share information as I find it and as I determine what's important to know. And I think that it's important to know where your traffic's coming from. And if you look at these, you know, the YouTube search and the suggested videos, what you're going to see in the YouTube search, let's hang over to the little question mark. Okay, these are the search terms that people used to find our video, right? And it's a two-step process to get into there, though. So you're not just going to click on that and go to it, which would be cool. That would be a cool thing. YouTube, you know, you're listening there? This would be a cool thing if you just click on this and go right to that chart. You know, that'd be a cool thing, right? Not too hard to program in, you know, I don't think. And then the other thing is suggested videos. Let's look at that. These are videos from suggestions appearing alongside or after other videos. So you see those like 12 videos that pop up in the center of the screen. One of those might be yours. Somebody might look at it and say, hey, let me check that out. Maybe they hover over it to get the title and then they come over and check it out. So these are both a two-step process. First, we open up the pop-up, right? And then if you want to see the search terms, you click on the first one, right? And it'll show you the search terms. Let's see if it just goes right back to that. It does. And then suggested videos. These are videos that people were watching and then they decided to go watch your video too. And that's a really cool thing to check out. Now, external, what are we going to get there? This is going to show you where your audience came from, okay? So you can check that out and see where people were coming from, okay? I'm not an expert in this area at all. I don't know what some of these things are, in all honesty. So, naked browser, that's interesting. So, okay. But anyways, and so that's an interesting thing. And then what else did we have? Let's go back. External channel pages. Not sure what's going to show up here. Oh, okay. So this would make sense. Okay, so they're on my channel, right? So from my channel, they found I got that many impressions. Of course, I should from that channel. So that's pretty cool. And so I think these are other people's, yeah, okay, 9. Okay, there's a Jen Spice. Okay, Casual Carolina Fishing. Okay, oh, like Life with Ken and Jane from Jane. Hey, Jane. Blonde Baby Metal. You Know Who Travel Channel. Oh, Leftist Music Channel. Okay, Surianne. Okay, so, okay, and Ray Hayden. I don't know what, oh, you know what? This is probably my, actually, it's probably from my website, which has a link to videos on YouTube. That's another video for another day. Let me see. Cindy Van. I don't know. I don't recognize her channel. Okay. This one here's okay. So there you go. All right. So I recognize these are other channels. That's cool. That's a very cool thing. These are other channels that what they may have done is they liked your video, or maybe they highlighted your video somehow on their channel, and then somebody clicked on it. Let's see. Browse features from subscriptions. You know, that's an interesting thing. Let's get rid of this here. That's one more thing I want to show you that I thought I found that was interesting. I really just wanted to show those first two, YouTube search and suggested videos, but let me show you this other thing. It's really cool too. And what is it? Okay, this. Okay, yeah, it's real high now, right? From not subscribed. This is the thing I noticed, all right? And this is what I wanted to talk to you about. The number of people, the percentage of people who are subscribed to you versus not subscribed, more than likely when you first start out is going to be huge on not subscribed, right? Low on subscribed, and then as you build up your subscribers, get to the 4K, 1K, where you get to 1,000 subscribers and everything else, initially it's going to be a whole lot of subscribers, right? Because everybody's helping each other out, creators helping creators, legally, morally, and ethically getting the job done, right? So the number of views you're going to get from subscribed people is going to just balloon up nicely, and then it's going to settle down. It's kind of, it's kind of sad, but happy at the same time. It's kind of sad because you're not getting as much watch time from subscribers, but the happy part is you're pulling in other people to come watch your videos, number one. And number two, if we go over here to reach viewers, this has been as high as 9.4. That's the highest one I had the other day. I had 9.4. 9.2 is a good high point for me, and some of it isn't rendered out yet. Let me just pick that. Maybe it is. Okay, so it's not rendered out yet completely. The impression rate's okay. The impressions I need to be a lot higher, and this I'd like to see hit 10 as fast as possible. And I'd like to see a whole lot more subscribers come in as well. That'd be really fantastic, all right? So, but that's, some of the stuff I just wanted to share with you, but I thought it was really interesting in that, if your unique viewers is higher than your subscriber number. Let's go ahead and click on the dashboard, and we have 1832 right now, and back to analytics, and read this one here. It says 9.2. That's a lot higher than 1800, right? So these are my potential audience, right? These are my potential subscribers, right? That's why I want this number to be real high, and I want this number to be higher so more people can find my videos. So how do we do that? Keep making videos. I'm going to make more videos on these topics coming up here in the next couple of weeks. The delay for things that have been happening is because I'm studying hardcore for the California bar exam. So like I say, I have a whole lot of projects and video things coming up, but for right now, right this minute for this next week, I am still working on the written side of the California bar exam before I get into the multi-choice question of it. And when I get into the multi-choice section of the California bar exam, I'm still going to be working on the written side of the exam. I'm actually adding more and more stuff as I get closer and closer to the exam date, which is in July. All right, so with that, that's going to wrap this one up. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up, like this video. I greatly appreciate that. Don't forget to make a comment below. Let me know that you came by to say hey. Let me know if there's anything else that you want to see that I'm not, maybe I'm missing something that you'd like to know about. Ask me questions below. A lot of the videos that I make these days are actually because people have been asking me questions. I put it in the system of my mind, and I figure out when and how and what I need to do to make a video to answer a question, and I will do that. So if you have any questions or anything, questions, comments, answers, creators helping creators, drop that below in the discussion below and help each other out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It's very important to my future growth on the network, and I greatly appreciate you stopping by. And then with that, until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.